To the leg to it rocks.
Yes.
Right where there it is.
Good evening. Can you rise and say the pledge of allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, would you call us to order?
Councilman Baldry.
Here.
Councilman Shane.
Here.
Councilman Hoyt.
Here.
Councilman Goolabowski is absent. Supervisor Leonard.
Here. And I'd like to call for a moment of silence in remembrance of the events of 9/11/2001. Amen. We have the review and approval of minutes of previous meetings. We have the town board meeting of August 8th, 2022, and the workshop special meeting of August 22nd, 2022, and then for an emergency meeting of August 24th, 2022. I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes. May I have a second? I'll second. All in favor? Aye. Okay. We have reports and remittances from department heads and town committees. The supervisor reports were prepared September 3rd, and the board members have them, and they're online, excuse me. Any questions or issues with those? I didn't. Okay, thank you. All right, the town clerk's report.
All right. Town clerk fees brought in $222. Trash and recycling brought in $3,239. Building permits brought in $1,350. Bottle returns and donations for the youth program brought in $190.40. Total revenue for the month was $6,250.40. After paying the health department, agri markets, and GEC, the check that went to the supervisor was $5,024.00.
Okay, thank you, Vicki. Highway superintendent, sorry, Jeff. Hi.
Oh, it's all right. So we hired a young fellow there for that part-time job. I think he's got some pretty good promise. The recycle center, they're pouring the concrete Wednesday. We're gonna try to wrap that up. The wall's done, the drainage is all in. The buildings are painted. He's gonna finish up a few things on Thursday, and that come out killer. As far as the roads, we're just about done ditching over on Red Pond, and then we're headed over to South Long. In between there, we got some preventative maintenance on taking down some dead trees around town. Other than that, the graders are out. They're headed to South Long this week, and then headed on down towards the east side of town. But other than that, a couple of rainy days we've had, started working on everybody's favorite word, snow plows. So getting oils changed and getting sanders all set, so that's pretty much where we stand.
I'd like to say the buildings look great,
Yes.
the painting.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased how they look
Yeah,
too.
I think it just looks really good.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Thank you, Jared. For the assessor's report for August, he processed sales and escrows from the county, reviewing properties in the field. He met with taxpayers, he held office hours, and he went over new construction permits. And of course, we have to consider what Assessor Surprise brought to our attention at the last workshop regarding a reval, possible
Yeah.
reval. Yes. We need to really pay attention to that and see what we're gonna do. And it'll have to be part of this year's budget. I mean, he highly recommended it. So we'll take a look at that more in depth as we move on. All right, Tom, hi, buildings and code enforcement, Tom.
I've got 35 permits out year to date. Build new construction still pretty robust, so it's a good thing for the town. A couple letters went out for junk cars and illegal dumping. So pretty much it.
Okay, thank you, Tom. The Building and Rescue Squad, excuse me, Grafton Rescue Squad. For August 2022, this is the captain's report. Total calls 20, total miles 394, total hours 74. Is anyone here from the rescue squad tonight? That's not even no. We had 5 Alpha. I was going to ask what Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, you know, what kind of level code those are, because I feel like I just read those.
Alpha is the very lowest,
The least.
Echo is
Right.
you're in trouble.
Serious,
Okay.
it's like
Very.
Echo.
cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a sliding scale
As
from
it
Alpha
goes up.
is easy to Echo is bad. So they had 5 Alpha, 3 Bravo, 5 Charlie, 6 Delta, no Echoes, and 1 Fire. We had 1 call missed, 3 RMA, and 3 canceled. We used ALS 4 times with 3 Mohawk and 1 Pownell. We went 8 times to Samaritan and 2 times to Albany Medical Center. We gave mutual aid to Post and Kill 1 time. 16 calls were in the daytime and 4 calls were in the nighttime. 11 weekday calls, 3 weeknight calls, 5 weekend day calls, and 1 weekend night call.
RMA means that somebody called the
Refused.
ambulance and didn't go.
Refused medical assistance, is that what it is? Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you for the rescue squad lessons tonight. Good. Dog control officer, I don't have a report from Kayla, no, and she's not here. Okay. Moving right along, youth program director, no one else submit anything, okay. The library,
Okay, so statistics for August, books checked out 673, ebooks checked out 320, Hoopla participants, which is another ebook database, 30, patron visits 296 adults, 33 children, and 12 teens. We finished up the summer reading program, which we held in partnership with the Grafton Youth Program. We conducted 4 craft programs around the theme, and then the children read 30 minutes per day for a total of 11,250 minutes for the 4 weeks that they did the youth program. We're hoping to start Legos Off the Bus in October, and the homework club is tentatively scheduled to start October 4, which is 5th, 6th, and 7th grade kids that we're working with the team leaders at from the Berlin Central School. And the Legos are just kids off the bus, but they just come to the library, not involved with the school. And we advertised for the Zumba Gold program, which is going to start on the 19th of September, and we have about 10 people signed up.
what is the, thank you, Leanna. What is the after school, the homework program? What does that entail?
We met with Kim Brownell, who is the high school principal, and 6th, 7th, and 8th grade kids are going to sign up to come to the library Tuesdays after school off the bus to do their homework. We're working with the team teachers for those grades, and they're putting assignments in a computer system called Schoology. We haven't met with the team teachers yet for them to show us how to do it, but anyway, the assignments are in there, and it shows the students can log in, and it shows what they're behind on, what's currently due, and what will be due in the future. And we will have volunteers that will be helping them do those assignments. So we have a couple retired teachers, and then also high school kids.
Just Tuesdays? Oh, excuse me.
Just Tuesdays, yeah.
Right.
Just Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you expect?
They think she's gonna limit it at least to start with the 15,
15?
and they have to sign up by the Monday of the week for Tuesday.
Any chance of doing more opportunities, like Thursday nights, or?
You wanna volunteer to help?
Sure. I mean, well, no, I mean, I'm just.
No, I'm serious.
I mean, one night a
You know,
week
we
to
don't
homework
have enough
is
volunteers to cover helping them all.
More time
So,
than the one session.
but we're definitely gonna start Tuesdays, and if it looks like, they need more, we'll do more.
Okay, sounds great. It sounds like a good
You
program.
gonna have any
Yes.
snacks?
Yeah. Yep, we're hoping to
As
do.
Pierce will comment.
Gotta have snacks.
You do, that when the kids
Can't
get
do
off the
homework
bus,
without snacks.
last year we just did the Legos, and when they get off the bus at 3:15, they are starving.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks, Leanna.
Yep.
From the state park, we have, okay, hello, I'm sending the notes from Grafton. Since September 12th is my birthday, I will be 29, and I've taken the day off. Okay, so Fall Trails Day is this weekend, September 17th, 8:30 to noon. Great day to help clean up the trails, best for adults. The Bark and Brew, which is a lot of fun with dogs and beer. September 24th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Dogs, beer, and music, what could be better? Programs, yoga, after-school outings, bat talk, and more. Please share the attached flyer. So there must have been a flyer with this. Small business update from the park. The beach is closed now until next summer. The hours of operation will continue to reduce as the sun sets earlier in the day, approximately 8 a.m. to sunset. No charge on weekdays, $6 on weekends through Columbus Day. No boat rentals or concession until next summer. No change to Welcome Center hours. Closed on Tuesdays, and then they're open Wednesday through Monday, 9 to 4. Right, closed Tuesdays, yeah, open Wednesday, Monday, 9 to 4, through Monday. Okay, so that was nice of her to.
Cute, funny.
And happy birthday to Tamara.
Right?
The Recreation Committee, I see Mrs. Labway.
I don't really know what the recreation is doing. I think you had corresponded with Betsy from emails and text messages, so I don't really know if they want to cancel, but you know, I believe the church might be doing something. So I don't know what the correspondence really was. She said you had contacted her about maybe changing a date or something for the fall festival. So I don't know where that is. And she's got COVID. She said she got maybe a text and a phone call from you.
I did, I called her.
Oh, yeah, that's all I know.
I have emails from her. I'm just trying to sort out what you're talking about.
Well,
okay. No, I'm just, okay, are you not on the Recreation Committee?
I am, but
Did you just have an event this weekend?
We did.
How
We
did it
did
go?
have an event. It was wonderful.
Was it?
Everybody had a good time.
I heard it was a good
Okay.
turnout.
But as far as upcoming, I
Yes.
don't know where you
All right.
and her stand on that.
We
I'm
know
not a
it's
part of
The
that.
board and the Recreation Committee, okay, so that's, and the board has
Yeah.
been CC'd on all of these emails as well, so
Right.
everyone
Right.
is
Yeah, no,
aware.
I just don't
It's a
know that much
scheduling
about it
issue.
to give you a report.
That
Yeah.
sounds good. Let's wait and get a report from the Recreation Committee for next meeting,
Okay,
okay?
but, all
We have
right.
to,
I'm
we,
confused with the two events though. They're both on the same day?
let's do those with correspondence
Okay.
receipt, okay, we'll move that up. So if we don't have a report from the Recreation Committee, we'll
Yep.
just move on. Senior Citizen Representative?
Okay, so they have one bus trip that's already planned. It's going to be Tuesday, October 6th, and it's going to Quechee Gorge in Quechee, Vermont. The bus will leave Grafton sharply at 8 a.m. from the senior center. Then it will pick up at Memorial Hall in Petersburg sharply at 8:30. So it will go again to Quechee Gorge, then it will visit the gift shop, the visitor center, whatnot, right in Quechee Gorge. From there, they're going to get back on the bus. They head to Killington, Vermont, and they're going to have a great lunch at Casey's Caboose Restaurant, which is a really fun place. Also by October, the foliage should be great in Killington. So they're going to have a lunch choice, and I did leave some of the flyers up on the front table. Spinach salad with pecans, chicken or pork bellies, bacon vinaigrette, prime rib French dip, and everything is made fresh at Casey's. They can get fish and chips, a couple different kind of burgers, and it's all going to come with key lime pie and a salad. The price is $44. That includes the bus driver's tip. It includes the waitress tip, so everything is included in the $44. Checks need to be made payable to the Grafton Merrymakers, and then they're mailed to Kathy Goyer, and she's 38 Goyer Way, Petersburg, 12138. Let me see, and the deadline is 9/28. We also had, I had a message about an hour ago from a Grafton resident that was told a senior wants to go, but somebody said to them, no, you're not from Grafton, you can't go. You certainly can go. If you're a senior and you're not from Grafton, we have some folks from Petersburg and Berlin that will be signing up So you don't have to be a Grafton senior to go on the trip, just so that's clarified. And the next Merrymaker meeting is next Wednesday. The food will be like an Italian type of flair. So it's all gonna be homemade with probably some type of homemade dessert. The dinner is free. It starts at 5 o'clock, I think, 5 o'clock. And then a very interactive business meeting starts at 6:15. There's no charge, but please bring your own beverage. And that's it.
Okay.
Okay, now, I think the 6th is a
Thanks, Lorna.
Thursday.
October 6th is a Thursday.
Well, yes, it is. Thank you. It is a Thursday.
Okay.
You're right. It's Thursday.
The bus trip.
For the bus
The
trip.
6th.
The 6th is the bus
And then
trip.
you have to
Thursday is
have
Correct.
28th.
So the
Yes.
flyer, and the flyer says Tuesday, just.
It does. It's like this whole misprint thing.
Yep, okay.
But yeah,
I'll just fix it on this one.
Yes, we can. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Thanks again, Linda. Okay, Merrymakers, we're good. All right, communications received. We have an email from the Friends of Dyke and Pond. Hello, we're going to try our in-person annual dinner this year. We'd like to have it at the Senior Center on 10/20/22. Would this be okay with the town? We do not need the kitchen or anyone from the town to be there. Thank you, Mary Alice Passman. I sent this on to the board for everyone to take a peek at. What are your feelings?
Well, we've done this before at the,
I'm fine.
it's our yearly membership business meeting,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay, so
We
I'd
don't
like
need
to,
the kitchen.
Do it up.
I'd like to make a motion to allow the Friends of Dyke and Pond to have their annual dinner at the Grafton Senior Center on October 20th, 22. May I have a second? Second, okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, good. All right. Then, Recreation Committee. Okay. This is the one from Betsy that, okay, Pastor Dylan has a simultaneous request. All right, there's an event coming up on October 15th, the Grafton Harvest Festival. So the Grafton Events Committee is requesting approval to use the kitchen at the Everett Wager Senior Center during our October 15th, 2022 event. We will make sure the kitchen is cleaned and restored to its original condition. We're also requesting a letter from the town of Grafton requesting contributions for this event from the following businesses: Hannaford, Market 32, Walmart, and Aldi. If approved, committee member Betsy Colvin is able to draft such letter following the previous format used for the barbecue to be typed on town letterhead by Supervisor Gundry, Secretary. Thank you for considering these requests. So this is for a town event that they want to hold at the Senior Center, which we should have no problem with.
Right, and they want to use the kitchen?
They do want to use the kitchen.
No,
town is
I'm under
soliciting
the
donations.
understanding that somebody from the county has to be there in order to use the kitchen.
Okay.
Because I was
Yeah.
asked to be there for the wine and cheese,
Okay,
so they can use the kitchen.
so they can use the kitchen?
I never saw that in a contract, that's,
I
never
don't-
heard of that
right,
until now.
No, okay,
So I'm kind of confused. with that.
right.
Have you heard that before?
Not in a couple of years, you know,
Right,
to be honest
so I
with you.
don't know. That's the only concern I would have, was with the kitchen with,
Being used
The
for a
county,
town event, okay.
right.
So we want to just have clearance from the kitchen, or clearance
Right.
from the county that the
Right.
kitchen's okay.
and then that,
And other than that, is everyone okay with that happening?
Can you guys hold off on this just for a couple of minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
Carol?
Oh,
I'm not
gotcha,
sure you
okay.
can solicit donations.
No,
Did we do it previously?
Does it make it right? Have you look it up? What's it?
Hello.
and did we already do the wine and cheese?
That was, I think, handed to us last.
Yeah, I think we approved it already.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Okay, Vicky's got
That's the
that.
e-books.
So then this is the simultaneous one with Dylan and Penfield.
This is a new thing, yeah,
Yes.
that just
Yep.
keeps, no. But he wants to, he's not looking to use the senior center.
No, just the
He's
Village
just using
Green,
his, right.
but
It's
the two
same
dates,
day.
one is the wine and cheese, the other one's one is the Harvest Festival, the other's wine and cheese.
But they're both the same day.
They're the same dates, exactly.
What's the timings, are they all the same?
I think he was What did he even say?
One starts at 4, one ends at 4.
Right, okay,
Right,
there you go,
yeah.
one starts and one ends.
And my thought with that was traffic nightmare. You know what I mean, people coming to the wine and cheese or coming to the,
Well, it's not the wine and cheese, right, it's
it's either one, he hasn't picked a date yet.
Oh, definitely not the wine and cheese, because
But-
that's a big,
We're also doing, the library's doing an open house the same day as the wine and cheese. So October
Okay.
22nd is the wine and cheese. We're doing our open house at the library to show people the renovations.
Okay,
We're doing it from 2 to 4, and
okay,
the wine and cheese is 4 to 6.
okay,
That way we figured if people were out kind of
They
going
could
to the
do
wine and
both.
cheese, they could stop at the library.
okay.
right.
But, so what happened because of these simultaneous requests from the
Library,
Baptist Church and Betsy? I put them in touch with each other,
Okay.
because Dylan thought it might be nice to have, like, work with
Work
them with
together,
it.
sure,
Yeah,
that's the
have-
way I feel.
So have the Baptist Church do
I
something
agree
at
with that.
so,
On that one day,
okay.
not the day of the wine and cheese, I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't think.
On the 15th?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh, wait. That's
Too much,
Hearing it out?
you know, like you said, traffic and
what are we doing?
I don't
drinking.
The-
We have something on the 22nd.
Yes, at the senior center, yes, the wine and cheese event, 4 to
And then
6.
the library.
The library is 2 to 4.
Right.
Okay.
Then these two, the church and the fall fest,
Right.
On what
reckon
day?
they're,
The church is the 15th or the 22nd. They don't know when they're going to book it, but they want to do it on the village green. And because of the
Wine and
similarity, the Baptist Church wants to do a harvest festival on the green, and the Town of Grafton Recreation Committee is doing a harvest festival in the senior center combined. So that's Dylan and Betsy that are talking to each other to maybe
so
do
hopefully
something
they can
together.
work it out.
Yes, yes.
I
But
think
we
that
just
would
have to be
great.
good, yeah, we just have to be okay with the Baptist Church using the village green.
Absolutely,
So there's
Yeah.
that.
I have no problem with
Yep.
that.
I don't either. Are we still waiting for something?
Yeah, because I don't know if you want to solicit charitable contributions, if you have to go through all the rigmarole it says here. You have to set up a gift, what do they call it here, a gift reserve fund.
I
So-
think they just give them hamburger rolls and stuff.
I'm not hearing anything you guys are talking about,
Okay,
if you're
gotcha.
moving forward
No, we're not,
soliciting gifts.
no, okay, we don't have to move forward
I'm
with
not
that.
gonna tell you what to do.
Can the recreation committee themselves solicit it?
They're soliciting gifts to use the money to do what?
No,
There's
use the
no
food,
money.
like the
There's
bread
no
or
money.
whatever. They
There's no
donate.
money.
I thought you said
Donations.
solicit, when you
It's
said
bread,
gifts, you mean.
hamburgers, no money.
No money.
No
Donations.
money.
She phrased it as
Okay.
donations, but it's.
Okay, I
It
thought
is,
you were
it's
talking money.
donations.
I thought you were talking money.
No, it's donations from like Hannaford, gives us hamburg rolls,
No.
ketchup, mustard.
Event.
So if you were to word the letter from the town saying that we're having this event and we'd love any contributions you may be able to make to it, that's different.
Mhm.
And you're okay
That's
doing
what
that.
she's doing.
But if it's
That's
money.
what it is.
All right,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
yeah,
Is that okay?
yeah,
Is that
thank
okay?
you.
You're not soliciting money.
No, no,
So you're
no.
okay.
No, Phil, is that okay on letterhead?
Yeah, as long as you put in that we're having this official
Right.
town event,
Okay.
and any contribution your organization may be able to make to further the success of this event would be greatly appreciated.
Perfect.
If you think you may be able to assist, please contact so-and-so. You could do it that way.
Yeah, we have the letter we've used in the past, so,
You're fine.
but not for money. Gotcha.
No money.
No money, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so then we have, we did that, request for use of the park, so we're good, right? Would anyone else have communications received for tonight?
No?
No? Okay, we have under new business, a letter of resignation from Ethics Board member Alex Bassi, which I don't seem to have a copy of
I
that.
don't have one either.
Okay, that was forwarded in an email, but I believe it took effect July 30th. Weird.
Then I wanna have that paper.
Yeah, that's,
Okay.
that's, yeah,
We did that
that's
all.
okay.
Sorry.
So I don't have, but Alexander Bassi has resigned from the Ethics Board effective, I believe it was July 30th. So there's that announcement. The Yankee Doodle Band contract, this is for our Christmas event. The board should look it over and see it, the, looks like
800.
it's, yep, $800, right?
Yeah.
Is that what, yep, okay, 800.
Is it,
December 10th.
right?
Pretty much the same, or it looks a little different, different band or something?
It's the Yankee Doodle Marching Band. That's Betsy's band.
Yeah.
I can't, answer.
Didn't do so well, did it last year? I
No,
don't know.
not,
All right.
Okay, so what would we like to,
I don't know.
this is a recreation committee event that's been
Right.
scheduled, right?
That's a Chris.
correct.
Okay, and it's a Christmas, I thought it did well last year.
I was gonna say, I thought it did too, I heard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe 25,
Yeah, there
35,
wasn't a lot of people that went to it.
How many people were at
maybe 45, 55.
this weekend?
Yeah, she was excellent.
She was great.
Last
Yankee-
year, she also sang at the Christmas concert.
She was
That's what I'm
here,
thinking,
yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah.
what, that's what's
Okay.
different. Okay,
Okay,
that's what's different.
okay.
I don't, let's say.
Well, let's find out some more information about it. Yeah, let's table that one as well, find out some more. Yep. All right, budget meeting dates. Board, what I'd like to try and do is have them on Saturday mornings. No? No, not,
No, Saturday.
no Saturdays, okay. Have you picked some dates that you'd like to do?
I don't know,
Starting
usually
when?
the 10th to the 14th, any of them that Columbus Day week, I'm not available.
You're not here, or you're not?
Yeah,
What's the range?
September 30th is when you have to
but
have it
it's okay
filed.
if I'm not,
It has to be
go
filed
without
with the
me
town
today.
The completed
The
budget.
tentative
I
budget.
Tentative.
Preliminary.
No, tentative.
Oh, tentative?
Then after tentative, you, as a board, can rework it as much as you want, and the first time you rework it is called the preliminary. Then the preliminary has to have a public hearing on or before November 10th. So the dates are September 30th or before to file it, the tentative with the clerk, October 5th to have the town board have a meeting where they officially receive it, then November 10th to have the preliminary budget public hearing, and then that can be adjourned, you can start it and then adjourn it to no later than the 15th of November, and the last day to adopt the budget is November 20th.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay. All right, where we are in the process now is department heads and everyone has their budget sheets, and they're supposed to all come back to the supervisor by September 20th. My intention as supervisor is to have those numbers that are requested by every department head or every board member or anyone that's putting together a budget, put into the budget. So the tentative budget will be reflective of what people ask for, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay? Not so much, but,
Yeah, we didn't have that deadline.
yes, that sheet, yeah. So,
No, that's.
okay, so budget meeting dates, Saturdays don't seem,
I
you'd rather not do Saturday
don't go
mornings?
by.
Okay.
If I had to pick, I mean, if we have to do it, we have to do it.
Right,
I'm not available Saturday mornings, and I'm over here, so.
right, only earlier, right. Okay,
I don't know.
let's revisit that one too then.
Well,
Okay.
wait, so we need to do this, you have to have the budget
Right,
on file.
right. Everything has to come back to me by the 20th, and then I get the budget prepared with the bookkeeper, and
And you
then
file it.
file it with Vicki.
And then
She
we
has
work
till the
on it,
5th.
and we
Vicki
see
has
it.
till the 5th to present it to us, October 5th, but it's just a budget.
Formality. Some towns, in fact, have the town board members come and sign for it to get their copy instead of doing a formal meeting.
Right,
And then one thing, I don't want to confuse it, what you said is absolutely correct, Madam Supervisor. Sometimes your tentative budget
yes,
rolls all the way through to
Right.
the end and is adopted as the final budget with no changes. That happens that way very often.
right,
So that could happen, and then if you don't adopt a budget by November 20th, the tentative one you filed becomes the budget.
okay, thank you, Phil.
You didn't?
Okay, so what do we do?
What did we do?
So, I mean, you're gonna have the budget, and then you want to have a meeting with all of us. to
All of
go
us,
over
and typically Wendy's there, changing numbers and punching numbers.
Yeah.
So,
What's her availability?
well, her availability, that's why I was thinking Saturday mornings are good, but she can be available when
Just
when
here
we want.
once,
Yeah,
or, yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
If you can't, then we're gonna have to.
Right.
I'm
How
fine
about
with-
the-
I'm fine with
We
Saturdays.
can always do it, huh?
Yeah, I'm good with Saturdays.
All right, well then, we could probably do 1-to-1 with her anyway.
Mhm.
Just do it before you open, do it earlier. Does she come early?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does, she comes pretty early, yeah, definitely, when she
Yeah,
knows it's
so-
budget. So, okay, all right,
We can
let's,
definitely do a Saturday for her.
okay, let's not set firm dates tonight then. Let's just, now we're all familiar with how the process is gonna roll. We'll just be in touch and figure out when we're gonna put it together.
But those are open to the public, right? All-
Yes, budget hearings are open to the public, yes, thank you, Leonie.
I'm just, because I want to know the
Yeah.
dates.
Thanks.
Steve, you got one?
Steve, okay, every board member got one, but, okay, yeah, I'll definitely get you one, Steve.
I can't find it.
Okay. No worries. All right, the estimate for the air conditioner at the senior center. Yes, it's the central air, went bad. There's an attached proposal to replace it. It's a 2.5-ton condenser, and the repair work is total for parts and labor, $3,890. Installation of a 2.5-ton condenser to replace the existing that currently has a bad compressor. Disconnect all electrical and piping, remove existing condenser, new condenser mounted on existing pad, braze lines to fit new condenser, connect existing electric and refrigeration lines, nitrogen test, pull vacuum and open lines, test operation. And again, total for parts and labor, $3,890. So,
Did they give you a price
This
for
hasn't been a
new?
problem before, has
Is
it?
that, they've.
We've never had a problem
It's been
before.
a
It's
problem
just, you
for a
know,
while.
it's 2006.
yeah, Tom has, it's
It's not
old.
been covered, the water
And that's
drips
just
off
in
the
the old
roof,
part,
so
right?
it's just old, you know.
Right, you've been down there playing with that thing forever.
Yeah, no, it's the first time it just completely quit.
Right. And that's just in the old part, that doesn't do anything in the big part, right?
No, they're just single
Yeah.
air conditioners up there. That basically just takes care of those front offices.
Mm-hmm.
I think this would be a case where ARPA money would be acceptable to use as well, you
It
guys.
would.
That's a good
So-
idea, yeah.
Did we follow the pyramid policy and get 2 oral quotes?
Nope, we just needed a repairman fast, and.
Oh, they
that's
did the work already?
No,
This is.
we just had
This is
somebody,
the
we
quote.
needed somebody to come look at it, this is the first
Because the
one.
thing was running and running and running.
I think because of the price that you just quoted there, you don't have to do any formal bidding or any of that. We just would have to follow the procurement policy,
Okay,
which I think is 2 oral quotes. I'll defer to Vicki
okay.
for what Grafton did, but, you know, if you even wanted to call, who's this guy? Who's these guys?
ESCO?
Yes, Ken.
Oh, Esco.
Yeah.
So any of the other outfits that do that similar kind of HVAC stuff,
Yeah.
Chris Foley's the guy,
Foley.
they'll give you a quote.
Right.
And then you have your 2 quotes. Is it 2 quotes?
I don't have the.
I would say
Oh.
about 3, 2.
Yeah.
Ingrid, is that a complete brand new
Yes,
system?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not just the condenser, yeah.
No, that's what I told him. I said, I don't want to replace the
It's,
whole,
um,
the whole thing replaced.
Here's exactly what it says, installation of 2.5-ton R410A condenser to replace the existing that currently has a bad compressor. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the whole.
He said the compressor would be almost $3,800
Exactly, and
to
then
put in the
you
old
do
unit.
old again.
Right, okay.
No, he was very good about it. I mean, he did his
So we have to
test
give
and he
him another
eliminated.
Yeah. So we'll just have to get another quote or two, possibly, we'll find
Right,
out.
I'm just looking at the
Oh.
state's requirements now, and we follow them up to.
So what is there, 1, 2 quotes?
He's looking it up now. He's making up stuff. He doesn't.
So Tom, this isn't working now at all,
No,
so we don't have any air or anything.
the main building has 4 individual air conditioners in the window built in. This basically just does Cindy's office, the little foyer there, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, but we've never had a problem with it before. You know, it's just old.
While we're waiting, so this is what,
That's number 20, yes.
so each person's doing this.
Everyone has identical, same identical form. And those two back to me, 20, or 100 maybe then. She'll crunch all the numbers. We've got the fire department's budget already, so we've got
Oh,
that.
the end of this?
We're looking at a 12 to 15% increase in medical. So there's that. Yeah, it is a lot, definitely is a lot.
Oh, the one we're not doing tonight. Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Okay, so the air conditioner unit for the senior center, we're going to have to get more than one quote. We're waiting to see if it's 2 or 3. So let's,
Get another quote.
yep, we'll put this aside till we get another quote. And then we should, my feeling on this board is that prices are only going up.
Yes.
And-
And if he said one quote would cost that.
Right.
Well, you could actually approve 3890, you can't say who, up to the amount of 3890. So if you get a quote below that, you could go with that. You just have to meet the procurement policy before you place the order. So tonight, because this is an emergency, I
It is.
assume, you can approve getting all the revamping of the system done per the quote you have at a price not to exceed that amount. So then, when you get your quotes per the procurement policy, you could have Vicky go with whichever is the lowest.
Right, okay. All right, can we do it with a motion?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to do a roll call vote.
Okay. Oh, okay. Should we, you want to do a motion to?
Yeah, make a motion that we accept or go with the 38.
Not to exceed.
Right.
Not to exceed 3890.
Right, I'd like to make a motion as concerns the repair of the condenser air conditioning unit at the senior center, that we make the repair but not exceed the dollar amount of $3,890. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Councilman Beaudry.
Councilman Moultrie,
Yes.
Councilman Duchesne,
Yes.
Councilman Hoyt,
Yes.
and Supervisor Douglas.
Yes. Okay, good deal. Do we have old business? Anyone? Okay, we're at public comment. Reminder, public comment is limited to 5 minutes per person. Councilman Beaudry is our timekeeper. Be mindful the public comment portion of the meeting is a privilege. All comments and statements shall be directed to the town board. Please refrain from any personal attacks, name calling, or derogatory public comments toward individuals. Yes, Linda Lavler.
I saw something on the town of Grafton, and I believe it was sent out by Donna Baldwin, and I thought maybe it was worth mentioning. I don't know what an algae plume is, but as far as Long Pond being closed and not allowing your dogs to paddle around or to drink the water, don't swim, don't bathe, and I'm wondering, I just talked to a friend of mine today who said, let's go kayaking. And I said, well, I kayak all the time, but I get my feet in the water. I don't even want my feet in the water to get in my kayak. So I'm just wondering how dangerous, I mean, is it like something that's gonna, I don't know what it
Make your dog
It
sick.
said it could be
Okay.
fatal to the animal.
Okay, I'm surprised that Tam or somebody didn't send that report.
I know, I saw that too.
Yeah, because, you know, I see kids up there splashing around on the back side of it, like every time I ride the horse up there. So, I mean, I'm glad to see this, because I won't let my horse drink out of it anymore.
Not
You know
now.
what, it
It'll clear
certainly.
up, it'll clear up going into the fall.
Yeah, is it just from like the hot weather that we?
Yes, we're in this.
Okay. Yeah, so that kind
It's a
of,
bloom, it's just.
It's a bloom, that's what it was.
yeah, but it's very unhealthy.
Very
No,
Very
no, no, no.
unhealthy.
You don't want to swim in it, you don't want to drink in it, you want to get
I know.
on it.
And I mean, the people that swim over there,
Yes,
you
I know.
can't even count 'em.
We all started from that.
but yeah,
Go from
and-
one to the other really
Nutrients.
quickly.
it's nasty.
The algae
So we have a
Right,
replace with
right.
lots of nutrients, so.
Yeah, yeah, there they are. And the other comment I wanted to just make, I want to thank Tom McCuskey and Roxborough Holdings for allowing us to use the school. The band commented like 10 times that how great the acoustics are, and people that were there Saturday commented how great it sounds, whether they're indoors or outdoors. Somebody told me the ladies' room was great. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's great as far as concert music goes, and everybody was really happy, and, you know, I want to make sure that Tom is thanked for even allowing us to do that.
My
That's it.
pleasure.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Attaboy.
Is anyone else tonight? Public comment? Ann?
You know, okay, I've got a few. Okay, so I've been requesting since August 14th, planning board meetings, planning board minutes that have not been posted since May. And I haven't gotten a response yet from the town clerk. So knowing that the minutes should be posted for the town board within a week, I would think that the planning board should be the same. I don't know that for sure. And also, I would like to see an agenda for the planning board before the meeting so that I know whether I need to reschedule my work day so that I can attend. I have not seen any agenda being posted. It's been told to me that it's being given to Vicky, but if it's being given to Vicky, it's not going to the website. And if it's not, you guys can fight it out. Okay, the Recreation Committee gets money from the town for the events, but they're not publicized for everyone. They may go on the Town of Grafton Folk page, but not everyone is there. Not everyone's on Facebook even.
It's in the Eastwick Press, and it's hung up in the library and in the town store.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is if the town's giving money for these things, we should have some signs going up too. I don't get to see the paper all the time. I don't go to the library often. I'm not on the folk page. So I've missed the picnic, I missed the singer, I missed this weekend's thing. So if I had signs that I could see every day when I'm driving down the road, it would put it in my head. I can't be the only person who isn't in the loop. And since this is supposed to build community for Grafton, you should try to get more people involved. And I think signs would help. And then the last thing I have, it's been months since the audit, okay? The only action points that were given were timely deposits of checks and accountability for the recycling center. There has been no discussion of remediation, even though I've asked for it. You guys haven't talked about it at all. So it seems like because the expected results weren't received about the audit, the whole report is being disregarded. And I find that troubling. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ann. Anyone else from the floor tonight? All right. Okay, thank you. All right, we have motions and resolutions. We have resolution number 44 of 2022, which we're actually going to table tonight. That entails budget transfers that we need to take a little bit of a harder look at. We have table, yes. Make a motion to table. Is that what we do, or?
Motion to table, second, voice vote.
I'd like to make a motion to table resolution 44. Pierce has seconded it. Voice vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have resolution 45 of 2022. Whereas the town of Grafton desires to utilize the services of Gila LLC, DBA MSB, relative to charge card transactions between the public and the town of Grafton offices and departments, so as to achieve town purposes, all as set forth in the attached proposed agreement. And whereas good and valuable consideration being mutually offered and accepted between the parties as set forth in the agreement, now therefore be it resolved that on behalf of the town of Grafton, the agreement is hereby approved and the supervisor is authorized to execute such agreement on behalf of the town of Grafton. I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution 45 of 2022. Seconded by Councilwoman DeShane.
Councilman Bowman,
Yes.
Councilwoman DeShane.
Yes.
Councilman Hoyt,
Yes.
Supervisor Duncan.
Yes. Then we have resolution number 46 of 2022. Whereas the town of Grafton desires to utilize the services of David L. Gruenberg, Esquire, and the Louabrand Law Firm, PLLC, per the attached retainer letters, so as to achieve town purposes, all as set forth in the attached proposed agreements. And whereas such legal services of special counsel are necessary to address pending legal matters arising out of a pending personnel matter. Now therefore be it resolved that on behalf of the town of Grafton, the retainer agreements attached hereto are hereby approved, and the supervisor and senior board member are each authorized to execute the applicable retainer agreement on behalf of the town of Grafton. I'll make a motion to adopt Resolution 46 of 2022. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Councilman Beaudry.
Councilman Baldry,
Yes.
Councilwoman DeShane,
Yes.
Councilman Hoyt,
Yes.
and Supervisor Duncan.
Yes. Okay, thank you for that. And where's my agenda? Motions to pay bills as audited. We have vouchers 381 through 423 for an amount of $31,453.96. I'd like to make a motion to pay the bills. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Hoyt.
Councilman Baldry,
Yes.
Councilwoman DeShane,
Yes.
Councilman Hoyt,
Yes.
Supervisor Duncan.
Yes. All right, the next workshop meeting will be held on September 26th, 2022 at 6:30 PM. And then take note of this, please, folks. The next regular town board meeting will be held Wednesday, October 12th, 2022 at 7 PM. And this is in deference to Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples' Day. So Wednesday, October 12th is our next regular monthly board meeting at 7 PM. Legislative privilege, anyone? No. And are we blessed not to
I
adjourn?
was just gonna
In memory?
say.
Can we adjourn in memory of?
Peter Goble,
Can we just,
did you want to do that or no?
what?
Peter?
What did you think?
Peter?
Peter.
Peter Goble.
Yeah, Peter Goble.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Director of Veterans Affairs for the county.
Yes.
What was his last name?
Goble,
Goebbels.
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 Okay. All right, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn in loving memory of County Veterans Affairs Director Peter Goble, and also in memory of Her Royal Highness, Queen Elizabeth II. May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, yes. It's been on. Like,
Yeah.